everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Death Road to Canada with DogAndPony. I'm DogAndPony, and this is Death Road to Canada. If you're interested in playing this game, you can check out the links in the description below. We're gonna continue our game here. We're on day 10 and we're doing just okay. We got like plenty of gas, but we're kind of running low on food. We got 2 days worth. Some kind of nightmare. The car is driving down the highway and it approaches a figure in the rain. X-Horn slows down to see who it is. It's a clown. It holds out a little clown horn and honks. The sound is so distorted. Okay, we're gonna let the clown in the car. It's rare characters mode. We always let the rare characters in. It's what we do. Why did you do that? Why? I just explained it. Sorry if that was a loud noise. I tried to adjust where my chair was and I slammed it into my table. Okay. Yeah, onward to Canada. We got this. We're gonna do just fine here. So, always be looting. While driving on the death road, the group decides to make a stop for supplies. The Dead Arcade allows us to train shooting, which is good. But I think a busy hotel, nah, it's going to have too many zombies. I want to play it safe for our first encounter of the day. We'll go to the fancy office. Alright. The group sees an office building that looks expensive from the outside. There must be something in there worth taking. Thick, calm, near noon, pretty standard stuff. Gonna jump right in, and we're gonna bring everybody. Makes sense to do so. We want to have some empty slots for loot, and I think this works. I love this gun arrangement we've got going on. Pistol, cowboy rifle, shotgun, plenty of ammo for all of them, and clown just gets a wrench. He can have a femur too. Just because. I believe I've sorted out the audio issues that I was having in yesterday's episode. I apologize again for that. I didn't know about it until the video was already live. And I don't know what caused it. I was using a certain recording software that I'm not going to mention the name of, and it's been giving me so many problems. It never seems to work consistently, so I gave up on it and I'm using a different one for today's episode, and I want to find something better because I just realized that this one doesn't show me how long it's been recording. So I'm going to be guessing, and I'm hoping I'm shooting for 25 minutes. I'm hoping for that, but you know, I have no real way of knowing, except for just looking at my phone, which is next to me. I should have a clock in my office. I just haven't been motivated to put a nail in the wall to hang one up yet. I have like 2 clocks I can hang. I just haven't. I didn't move in recently or anything like that. I've lived here for 3 or 4 months now. You never know what your landlord's gonna think about a hole in the wall, even a small one. Even when we asked, and we are allowed to hang stuff, but it's just the apartment's under new management. It's a big how do you do, and a little bit annoying. But it's fine. I got my phone right here. I'm gonna drain the battery, leaving the screen on so I can see this clock here, but it's not a big deal. I can plug it in when we're done. Okay, this is just a bathroom with no toilets to loot. This isn't too bad. We're doing fine. We're killing zombies. I don't think anybody's gotten hurt, and there's not that many okay, this room is pretty crowded. There's just also not a lot of loot. We're gonna try to keep up with what I said about having not been hurt. Where's the safe? It better be in this next room. There hasn't been like... Okay, I take it back. There's a lot of loot here. I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of loot in this room. The medical supplies, the golf clubs are nice. The grenade is nice. Ammo, need I say nice? We're gonna pick up all the golf clubs at some point. I want to get to this safe while it's safe to do so. I think the 10 medical supplies are gonna be what we're going with here. Let's check what we got in the car. We got 8 in the car, which is a decent amount. Don't get me wrong. And we are all at full health, despite Mary Lou appearing to be under full health. If you recall in the last episode, she did decrease her max health by playing with some sort of science machine. If there was a food option, we would take it, but there's not. And gas, we're doing fine. I think our car is more likely to break down than we are to run out of gas. So, and we don't need a shotgun, so that's useless. We don't need a magnum. We have a pistol. It's fine. Like, the ammo is nice, but because it comes with a gun, it's lower. We're going to go with the medical supplies, and we're not going to dwell over that any longer. Real quick, I want to switch to somebody that doesn't have 3 weapons. Clown is good. And I'm going to pick up this golf club. I might as well stick with Clown for the rest of the time. I don't think I really play as him very often. When I've had him in the past, I typically keep him as just a follower. And I don't see why we should do that. Though, I guess I'm kind of assuming rare characters are better at controlling themselves than I am at controlling them, unless they don't have a special AI, which would be kind of weird. You'd think every rare character would have their own unique way of behaving based on what their specialties are. But if that's not the case, then it would probably make more sense to control them, so you can make the best use of their specialties. I don't know what makes the clown different other than the fact that he has a terrifying face. Or she, it's usually a she. Yes, let's go. I think we looted this place completely. I've also turned on the fast text option, if you didn't notice that. The text moves by a lot quicker. Cabin with wood stove. The group finds a cabin in the woods with no zombies in sight. It has a wood stove in it, but no wood. The group eats a decent meal. Lose 8 food. We are going to go out and chop wood. No, we're just going to go to sleep. Yeah. That was better. 5 driving days until Canada is not bad. I think we're going to do fine. We need more food, obviously, but I think we're going to be fine. The group loots a dentist office, finding some leftover medical supplies and many technically edible tubes of toothpaste. Mary Lou goes to the waiting room, and grabs a magazine from the sparse selection. Glurge for the sensitive soul is a sensible option. Mary Lou realizes that the magazine has always been corny, but still enjoys the optimistic stories. One story is about a cat that saves its owner from choking at a buffet. Inspirational. Don't know why they had their cat at a buffet, but our attitude is revealed and increased to a pretty decent level. We got 2 more food, which helps. We now have a day and a half or so. Oh no, we have 4 party members now. We have just a day's worth and like 1 extra. And we got 2 medical supplies, which is great for our pretty decent supply now. You can't stop thinking about Mondays. I just can't stop thinking about Mondays and how I hate them. The group is driving down a long stretch of road. No threats on the horizon, but not much else of interest either. You have 9 food left. Unexpectedly, the group finds someone they can trade with. Yeah, we'll go to the trader camp. We might be able to pick up some more food. I think... No, I still just... Gas to snacks conversion doesn't make sense. Okay, we're going to use charm and hopefully get some mechanic training. Edith gets free training in the art and science of anti-zombie engineering. Mechanical increases. It's all the way full. Maybe that would have been a nice thing to have before losing our infinite gas car. You're going to tell me to get out of your house, aren't you? Yeah, you be quiet. You got so many extra beds. You're 1 person. Why do you need 3 beds? Okay, Blade Master. We're going to leave him. We don't want to buy any katanas. We're full up on weapons. We really don't need any extras. Except for maybe from the axe merchant. We don't want to buy anything. We can't spend our food because we only have enough. Like, we have 1 extra food to spend, and you're not going to buy anything for that. We got a little bit of free mechanical training, and we're going to get out of here. This is real nice. Edith not only has, like, extra durability here, but she's also got just the best stats I have ever seen a character have. Yeah, she has a bad attitude or something like that. She's boring because she's civilized. But does it matter that she's boring? Oh, you know what? Yeah, it's her morale that can't go up above neutral. But that's not a big deal. We just keep her there. Her attitude is great. Her morale's not likely to drop that much. From a distance, the group sees some skeletons, loot in the middle of a debris-blocked street. They walk over to get a closer look. This gets the attention of a horde of zombies that rushes out from all sides. Siege alert, there's no escape. It's overwhelming. Noon, 1 hour long. Try to survive. We don't need the grenade. Yeah, we'll take it. You know, it's always a good idea to have it, just in case something goes terribly, terribly wrong. But I don't think anything will go terribly, terribly wrong. Do we want to go back to being Mary Lou? Because she has the lowest health, and she's already carrying a gun, and I don't want to have to swap around all the loot and stuff. So, yeah, Mary Lou's our leader. Sorry, Clown. I know I just talked about controlling you and that being the best option, but I think, you know, I'm changing my mind. There's a lot of loot around here, actually. Ammunition, nice, nail boards. Hopefully people pick those up. Mary Lou doesn't have any empty spots. Yeah, no, we're good. We're gonna be fine here. I think we're doing a decent job so far. I don't think we're gonna lose anybody. If we do lose anybody, it might be Clown. We got debris in there, good to know, and we got in and out safely. We can go up behind this house safely as well, which is great. That's a tremendous shortcut for us and a safe route if we need to take it again, which we probably won't be able to do safely if I am candid about it. Let's go down here. This might be dangerous for us, but I think we're gonna do just fine. Gotta remember to pull out our gun whenever we have the need for it. The siege is over. You can now try to escape. Okay, so we're gonna be able to escape off the bottom of the screen. That's perfect for us. Check out one more house. It's still just... sorry, I choked a little. Debris in there, so we're gonna exit if we can. There we go. It finally let me. And yes, let's hit the road. Okay. You know, we picked up some extra ammo, a couple nail boards. It was a siege, and it was a good one. Nobody got hurt. And we still haven't used any food. That's weird. We haven't had a night's sleep in a while. Make sure to keep both hands on the wheel when driving. Fine, whatever. Morale decreases. Way to go, X-Harn, you jerk. Okay, the group feels inspired after managing to survive that situation. They feel like they are getting the hang of this. Choose a reward for the group. This is the coolest thing ever. We might do that. What are Mary Lou's... What? Status? Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I think I'm so used to seeing this that this confused me, and I didn't think I could see any of her stats. And we're gonna do that. She doesn't have very good stats, or at least the ones she has revealed aren't good. So we're gonna give her +1 to all skills, because I don't know if I've ever actually seen that option before. If I have, it was only once. Okay. Mary Lou's becoming a zombie master. Strength, fitness, shooting, mechanical, medical, morale, all increased. That's fantastic. Let's check her out one more time to see what that looks like. Happy. Her wits are still terrible. I don't know if that can change. That's weird that her wits are so low. Is that because she's ultra fit? That's kind of rude to people that are in good shape. I don't know. Let's keep it moving here. Unless it just had... No, okay. I don't know. Non-useless junk shop. The group camps in a sturdy building. It seems to be an old repair shop with busted machinery laying around. This would be a great time to train with repairing things. We're just gonna go to sleep. We don't need to repair things because we have Edith, and Edith isn't gonna die anytime soon. We're good. She better not anyway. Whoa, it's Bobby! It's nice to see a familiar face. She pokes the dirt with a stick. Maybe she's drawing plans. Maybe just poking the dirt with a stick. Nurturing, healthcare. Leave Bobby behind. Sorry, we can't afford to lose anyone we've got. Mary Lou, we just did some huge stat increases on. Edith is our repair person with the little bit of extra health. Clown is a, you know, a rare character. We're not giving up Clown. And X-Harn helps us use less gas and helps us out in a lot of bandit situations. We need to know Clown's fitness and strength, which we don't. This is a gamble. I'm going to guess that Clown is strong. Oh! I don't know if I've ever had a positive result from this encounter. Clown bowls several zombies over by throwing garbage cans. She escapes and gets a great workout at the same time. Clown's strength increases and it's revealed as neutral. So it was actually pretty low to begin with, but that went okay anyway. Okay. Yeah. So far, this has been a decent episode. We really need food, and as if on cue, we got a big grocery store for us. The group spots a very big grocery store, and many zombies roam inside, guarding shelves and storage rooms. Very thick and irritated in the late morning. It is very thick and irritated, but because it's the late morning, it shouldn't be too tough. We do want to go in with everyone. We don't need the grenade this time around. I'm going to give up the sledgehammer. Maybe give it to Clown. Her strength isn't great. We're going to give her a golf club instead. That'll probably break, and that's fine because she's also got the wrench. So, do we want someone to have the grenade? If someone takes it, it's got to be Mary Lou, but that means Mary Lou can't pick up other weapons and stuff. It's a very thick swarm, so we're going to go with a grenade, just for safety. Okay. Let's use our strategy that we decided on a couple videos ago, where we take out as many zombies in the parking lot as we can so that we don't get too overwhelmed inside. It's a safe, wide open area. If we really need to bug out and ignore the food and starve for a day, we can hop in the car safely. We do want to get the zombies away from the car. I think they can damage it. We're going to lead them over here. This is a much safer way to handle this situation, I think. We do not have a way out over there without pushing cars, which takes a little bit of time, so we're going to circle back over this way real quick. And, yeah, I think using a gun for this large crowd isn't a bad option. Just remember not to throw your grenade. Always remember to not throw the grenade unless you absolutely intended to. Okay, shopping carts are something I forgot to use that I probably shouldn't have forgotten to use, because they are great at taking out 2 to 3 zombies at a time. There's actually zombies coming out from the store. Because they're irritated, they are targeting us more readily than usual, which is good. Because now we can handle pretty much all the zombies out here in the parking lot. We're killing them a lot faster than they're spawning from the edges of the screen. I think this is a smart, albeit slow and annoying way to handle this. I'll kill a couple more, and then I think it's time to go inside. Maybe try to bump this group of zombies down toward the bottom so they take a little longer to follow us in. I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm gonna pop inside real quick, see how crowded it still is inside, and it's really not very. So let's hop around and pick up all the food we can. Yeah, this isn't too bad in here. Thanks to what we did out there, I think we're gonna be just fine in here. We did a good job. Medical supplies will be helpful, but we've got a huge surplus, which is rare. You know, we usually get a lot more hurt, and we've been doing a good job. Hopefully we don't lose anyone or like take too much damage here. I think we're doing okay at handling this encounter, and probably no one will get hurt, let alone killed. I really don't think anyone's gonna get killed. I just want to throw that possibility in there, just in case. Toilet, it's rare characters mode, right? So Toilet Genie is possible. Not likely, never likely, but always a possibility. Please get out of my way, eat it. Okay, we're gonna close up this door just to buy us a little time in here. This is gonna be a big fight right here. Probably the most perilous part of this whole grocery store looting is going to be right in this room. Because of the way I kind of set us up for this poorly. I didn't intend to do that, but we're out of it. We're good. And now we're gonna move on and be totally secure here. There's so much food left. This is good. We were running out, and now we're running in? I don't know. Frying pan. Not really worth picking up these weapons. If somebody else wants to, I welcome it, but I'm not gonna actively switch to someone to do so. Exarn is very fatigued, and Edith is using her rifle for some reason. There weren't even that many zombies left. Mary Lou could have handled it with her hatchet, but Edith decided to use her gosh darn cowboy rifle and waste our ammo. We're gonna need that for the final sieges, which are coming up like relatively soon. We've only got a few days left. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Is there another door? Yeah, I thought there was, but I thought it was down lower, not up all the way at the corner. So much food. We're gonna be fine for a few days now. 2 days plus change at this point. 3 more food would be needed to get us up to 3 days worth of food. And I don't think it's out there. Gun time for sure. I saw a pretty substantial crowd about to come in. I think, yeah, no, we're safe. This is going well. I think finally starting to get a hang of how to handle large crowds. There are some that I think are just pretty much impossible to handle. I think there have been some situations I've been in that no matter how I handled it, someone was going to die or everyone was going to die, and there was no way around that. And I think I'm sure that kind of thing will be reduced as updates come out for the game, that they'll kind of figure it out how to make the random generation a little more I hate to use this word, but fair. I think there have been situations where the game was unfair. The 23 food we found and the 1 in the car brings us up to exactly 3 days worth of food. That's great. 1 gas doesn't really make a difference. 1 medical supply could make a huge difference. Let's keep going. Let's hit the road. Yeah, nobody got hurt. We're in great shape. If we could get solar panels and a couple batteries, it could come in handy. Yeah, probably. Let's keep our eyes out then. I can see something like that being useful. The group couldn't find any safe shelters, but was able to cobble together a campsite. The weather is terrible all night. Morale down. Edith didn't mind it much. Morale down, morale down. Okay. Edith is boring. I guess that's why she didn't mind it. Or she just has such a high, like, attitude that she can't be upset by weather. And we eat a decent meal of 8 food, of course. We're running out of gas. We're pretty low. I can feel it. We're going to run into something good. I sure hope so, like a lot of gas. Let me take a quick drink of coffee, and then I'll go into this choose your fate. Alright, the group gets a rare, peaceful moment to relax on an apartment roof. There's some time to talk. Someone reveals something about themselves. A lot about themselves. Clown? We don't know pretty much anything about Clown. I think Clown would be a great person to learn about. Let's do it. Clown. Clown reveals her true essence. Shooting, fitness, mechanical, medical, wits, attitude, composure, and loyalty have all been revealed. Not exceptionally positive. Wits, though, is exceptionally positive. We now know everything about Clown, nearly everything about Edith, and Edith just has such good stats. Crazy stuff here. She's a big bruiser. Does that increase her strength? Which isn't great. Whatever. Yeah, this is... And Clown is a funny clown, not a scary clown. Keep that in mind, too. I don't think there's anything bad about having Clown in your party. Visit the trader camp. Alright. So, this is the firearms coach. We're going to use Charm to get free training, but we accidentally come off as creepy. That's happening a lot more than the alternative, unfortunately. I think we've had 3 or 4 creepy charmings and only 2 successful charms, and 1 of them got us nothing. We don't need any more explosives. We've got a grenade for emergencies. No sense in messing with our food security here. You doing this? I don't know what he means by that, but hopefully it's words of encouragement. No thanks. We are pretty short on gas, and we've got 2 full days worth of food, so something that's never worth it is even less worth it. She tells us to hang in there. Okay, that's it, I guess. Let's jump back in here and get it started. This is it. What do you think's gonna happen first? Do you think the engine's gonna conk out on us, or do you think we're gonna run out of gas? Oh my goodness. This is the worst car starting I've ever seen. Is it gonna go all the way to... There we go, okay. I figured maybe it's like a real car where maybe I should just try to turn the key back and start again, and it worked out fine. Always be looting. Grocery store, I think. We've got 2 days worth of food, but we're still short on food. If we run out of gas, that's not a big deal because our engine's gonna break anyway. So it's almost, I don't know. Grocery store, big house, gym apartment. What's a gym apartment? Is it an apartment above a gym? Like downstairs is a gym, upstairs is a apartment? Because if so, that seems like a terrible place to live. Because punching bags, super loud. We had a punching bag at my old apartment. Changed. It was attached to the ceiling of our basement and being on the first floor when someone was using the punching bag, it was like living 40 feet from a train track, which is essentially the apartment I had prior to that one. We're gonna go shopping in this thick but calm swarm. I think it's gonna be safer than the last one, to be honest. I mean, it's thick and calm instead of very thick and irritated, so I don't see how it could be more dangerous than the last one. We are super ready for this. Let's do it. Okay, these guys aren't really noticing us. I think we want to take out the ones by the door, but we'll leave the rest to their own devices. All right, now let's just get in here and start looting the food. I'd love a huge stockpile of food, like 40 to 50 food, just so... Okay, yeah, go ahead, take the food off the shelf, Edith. It's not like I wanted to consolidate it all to the person most likely to survive any given situation, or anything like that, Edith. Because I want to be able to trade, I want to be able to buy a minigun, which costs like 50. I want to get to Canada. And this is looking like the run that can do it. I hope you don't believe in jinxing oneself. I sure don't. Even if you have seen my Enter the Gungeon playthroughs, where I frequently talk about how... Oh, come on. Okay. You remember how I said you're the most likely to survive, Mary Lou? I might have been wrong, but we can heal you back up once you get to the car, so just, you know, get to the car. It was stupid of me to try to get to that shelf. To be frank about it, I made a big ol' mistake there. I bungled it. Yeah, I talk about how I don't really think that you can, like, jinx yourself by saying, hey, this is it, this is the one where I do it. But I do have, like, I think that there's a pretty good chance that if you do that, you're either gonna A, become overconfident and mess up because you think you're invincible, or B, you're gonna start okay, you're gonna start, like, being nervous about it, like, yeah, I can do it, but and now if I don't do it, I'm gonna look even worse. I'm gonna look like I'm terrible because this is it, just be super careful, don't take any risks, and now, you know, you're in a much worse position than you were. Because, especially this game, you're more so than Enter the Gungeon. There's a lot of calculated risk-taking, whereas, you know, Enter the Gungeon is split Why did you... No, pick up your pistol, drop the kitchen knife. Okay. It's split-second, like, decision-making and reflex testing. You know, can you dodge this? Who knows? Whereas this game, while there is a little bit of, like, action and combat, such as in these scenarios, a lot of it is risk-taking in the events where you're given, like, 4 decisions. So, or if you want to spend your hard-earned food to buy something that may or may not come in handy. Okay, 16 food. We're up to... We had 2 full days. We got 2 more full days. That's 4 full days, which is about how far we are from Canada, as long as we get a car relatively soon after this one breaks down or we run out of gas. Okay. Some more ammunition. Not much. This might all be the ammunition we carried in with us. I can't really tell. It's hit okay. And I gotta say that is all for now, but I'm really glad we left on a positive note. Thank you for tuning in, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button and subscribe if that's the kind of thing that you're into. Likes and subscribes are both great for the channel. I will see you in the next episode.